Hey everyone, one godless woman, not having a meltdown today, so don't worry. Um, I wanted to do a little talk, a little blurb about. I don't know how helpless everyone else is feeling, but what got me to this point here today, where are seeing me talking, is I went through the first year of Trudeau's when he took power. I was happy. I actually liked him. I liked his platform. I supported him, or at least what he stood for initially. Before I started to see strange things happening, like support for the hijab, I'm seeing, like where I live, I'm seeing a lot of the liberal MPs celebrating World Hijab Day with Muslim women here, and that really distressed me. That was my first red flag with the liberals. But then I started paying more and more and more and closer attention, and I saw, and then now it's like this big can of worms that's just blown up in our faces, where we see now that this is a party that is heavily infiltrated with Islamists to the point that they control them. To the point that they are derailing this country, and this country is set to become like England, like Germany, like France, this big massive neo-Marxist, some weird hybrid socialism, Marxism, Islamism, all combined together. It's disgusting, it's vile. So I'm just thinking how I saw Joe Hayes' video where he put a little shout out to try to create a movement, especially in the eastern provinces where we're lost, it seems, where it's just liberal la la land is what I call it. And I wanted to talk about this, the politics of fear. So Trudeau keeps saying, oh, the politics of fear, we don't do this, we hate it and we're against it. And then what does he do, him and his MSM? They create this Babadook situation with Trump, where people have become unreasonable. You can't speak positively anymore about Trump with anyone without them, doing a double take at you, like you're some alien Trump supporter, as if, it's a crime. So talk about politics of fear, eh? I actually, in my work line, I've lost people that used to come to my work as customers because it slipped from me. I didn't even say that I'm not a Trump supporter. I actually see Trump for what he is, but I have tons of respect for him. Tons of respect for this man, because he has taken on a fight that no one ever has. He is truly great. But I see his personality, and I don't need to like his personality to like him as a leader. And this is what I'm finding. People have become too emotional, and this is what the left has done to us. They've made us judge political figures with feelings, not with facts. Trudeau is destroying. I think Trudeau has destroyed Canada. Do I think there is still hope? Absolutely, I do. But the hope is in us, not in them. So when people hate a politician because, I don't know, some rumor, or he's a racist, okay, well, the rumor is false. He's not a racist. Islam isn't a race, which is, I have to say this daily. Islam isn't a race. Hijabi women aren't a race. But it seems like everyone has decided to examine everything with the lens of racism, so that's fine. So when we start judging our politicians based on our emotions and not on what the facts are, we're in trouble. And we're in trouble in Canada. Here in this province, we're in big trouble. Now, having said that, the car that I drive, the license plate on it says, make Trudeau a drama teacher again. And I cannot tell you, I go out daily, right? Back and forth, back and forth. I can't tell you, like, I've lost count of how many times a day people are either, I see them behind me with their phones taking pictures, smiling, or, smirking, or nodding their head, all about this bumper sticker. And I know that this is a liberal based province that I'm in. These people are very much liberal, but I've yet to see or meet anyone who is supportive of Justin Trudeau. So that says a lot. When we're talking about politics of fear, you need to think a little bit more wide than what Trudeau is telling us. Oh, he says about politics of fear, but then he calls conservatives racists and alt-right. He calls a woman asking him in a rally about the money, that's being spent on illegals. She doesn't have a place here and it's racist. These are very intolerant people, these liberals. Justin Trudeau's liberals are extremely intolerant. And I find there's a saying in Arabic, which I don't know how to say in English, but it basically means that if someone behaves in a specific way and they accuse you of things, that's usually because that someone behaves this way, this one specific way. So when Trudeau and the liberals call us racist and alt-right, and they examine everything with this lens that is based on racism and victimhood, that means that that's them. That's how they operate, and they're tainting us with all of this. So the province I'm in there's a rumble happening here. People they identify as liberals, but they're very confused and distressed over what they're seeing with this Liberal Party. No one likes Justin Trudeau. None that I have met like this man. So again, the politics of fear. So when we are seeing people on Twitter or talking to people who are telling us vote for Scheer because the party vote has split and we're too scared to let Justin Trudeau win, so just vote for Scheer, forget about Bernier for now, he's all about himself. I don't like this, nor do I agree with it. First of all, the political parties in this country, you need to just scratch them. They're done. They're done. They've destroyed themselves. They're imploding at this point. You need new, fresh political parties that have not been corrupted to this point. It's unbelievable the amount of corruption, especially liberals and, oh my God, the NDPs as well, and the conservatives. Islam is everywhere. Like, yeah, Scheer will be no different, I think. I cannot predict the future, but I see another globalist who's going to open your borders and bring in, everything outside of Canada into Canada. Don't do that. Don't vote for Scheer because you're scared of splitting the vote and that Trudeau might win again. Don't. This is the first opportunity we have been presented to fix everything. Let's fix it. Let's think outside the box. I know they're saying history will repeat itself and we need to learn from history, but we also need to change. Otherwise, we're just going to keep doing the same shit day in and day out. Look at Bernier's platform. And I'm ignoring these people that are anti-us, anti-whoever, whatever I am, ex-Muslim, slut, whore, whatever they want to call us. They seemed to have attached themselves to Maxime. I'm ignoring them. I'm still very optimistic with his party. And I'm going to try to join Joe with this new plan that he's got going on to try to engage our community and create change within our provinces. If you're not happy with the province that you live in, instead of taking yourself out of it and moving, maybe try to engage people and stimulate a change for the better. That's my little message that I wanted to put out. It's hopefully a little bit more positive than my last video. Thank you so much, guys.